Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and this wasn't meant to be recorded. I was actually just doing normal things over here, and I was spawning some smaller ships. I now have newer ship types called the Nemo Blazing Droid and the Death Droid, and they spawned inside my ship and flung me to the other side of the galaxy. Literally, I had 15 ships following me, now I have 6. The rest exploded when my ship went sideways at 100 miles an hour, spinning. Now, what's a Death Droid? The Death Droid is literally the small droid with your antimatter cannon inside it. Very, very powerful single shot. And the Nemo Blazing Droid is the same thing, and he's been expanded backwards, given a generator, a shield projector, and instead of a little cannon, it's been given a proton sword. So they're basically a beam and a cannon. And this is the Borg. We found the Borg. Now, it doesn't look like they're that powerful, so we're going to wipe them out as much as possible. We found the bloody Borg. Which is a problem. Because it's the Borg. Look at them all. Now, while we're here, we're going to wipe out as many as we can. We are, of course, going to have to build more stuff, because let's face it, we are on our own out here. We are boldly going where no Terran has gone before, because we are Terrans, that's why we're weaker. But yeah, let's make sure the Borg don't respawn too fast. Now my ships have been set to fire at will, so they won't just attack my targets anymore. That was the big issue we had, but they'd only attack my target. But now, we're destroying everything. Not giving me anything, there's no real point to killing this stuff. But look at them all. So yeah, a lot of my stuff is smaller things. Obviously I'd like to get the bigger ships in eventually, but I thought I'd start with a smaller fleet of small ships. That seems to be doing okay for me. Also, I've yet to meet any large scale Borg ships. I only knew where we were because I met drones. And then I saw a lot of hive blocks. And as you can see, that's all we're finding right now. This is pretty easy. Which doesn't feel right for Borg, but what can you do? All I know is we're here, and you can just cross from one side of the galaxy to another. So there's plenty of stuff we can do, which does involve avoiding actively mechanical. It also means we have huge amounts of ships. As you can see, they've got a lot of fighters being launched. So we are going to lose a few smaller ships to fighters. Unless they come back to their command ship. Which is what they should do. I actually do have a carrier ship prepped. Which I'm going to be bringing in. But obviously, like I said, I wasn't expecting to be here for this. So we're going to quickly escape out the Borg territory. And then we're going to be a quick pause, because yeah, I didn't want to record this. I just wanted to do a bit of levelling up my power off camera, and now we're fighting the bloody Borg. I say fighting, we're annihilating the Borg. Like, they're literally not even a threat. It's almost embarrassing, which is surprising. I'd have thought we'd have fought something bigger by now, unless there is something bigger. But look, we've even taken territories, and even a purple block of Undying Legion territory in their space now. But there we are. We came, we saw, we kicked ass, and then we left. What is this? Controlled by contestant. Alright, we'll go to contestant's territory, I'll either die or we'll find somewhere new to be. And then we move on. This is what happened last time. I was booting out ships and they spun me into death. Which is why there's a lot more of my ship closed off now to stop that bloody happening. Because, as you know, I don't like having that. Okay, I had 7 ships. I spawned 4 more. I have 9 ships. Somebody tells me we're having issues. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? 3,336. Okay. Alright. We'll push through this. What is this? Where's even its core? Where is its core? It's dead. Alright. We're going to hang out here. This seems like a nice place to be. Even some actual Borg still around. Okay, you are nasty and green. And a Borg? No. There is a lot of ships now. There's even types which aren't made by the developer of the mod, which is nice. Okay, we're going to hang out here, and I'll be back in a second. So even more things happened, and now we have 3 anchorages here. As you can see, another one is being built. Yeah, issues. Also, here's our new ship, the fire team leader. I need to sort it out. It's literally just weapons and stuff. And we also have the Manta assault carrier, which I field tested against other ships in the 1200 range, and it killed every single one of them. It's extremely bloody fast. So we'll be deploying these. But yeah, as you can see, more anchorages are being deployed. So the galaxy is going to be falling under my empire. Also, we have completely hit the limit of how many blocks we can build on this, and 8K is the amount of power we can build. So I can install the mod which makes it more powerful, but I'm not, I think. Also, there's huge amounts of ships and stuff up here, so we're going to keep on pushing. So those 2 are just on their own. There will be more and more and more of them. We should eventually take over using our Imperial Planet Slayers. Yes, right. They're knockoffs. We couldn't afford the real ones. Licensing. Ugh. Licensing. Just 2K just there, that teeny tiny little bloody thing. That's why I hate these things. Okay, let's deploy a Manta. But yeah, if I need to, I will install like mods and things to make it. But that's the Manta, as you can see. It's not the biggest. Not designed to be. It's extremely powerful, though. Extremely bloody powerful. That's the speed. It hits them with these like explosive mortars if they get too close. But it's constantly pouring out fighters if it gets any significant range. There we go. It's now finally building out the tail. And there's the fighter. So it only holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only holds 12. Not that many. But it launches them so fast. Obviously, then we have over here. This is also deploying them. So that's currently deploying 2 Pensive Elephant cruisers. And 1 Manta assault carrier. The other one also deploying another anchorage. The ship is spawned. I don't know what that's doing. It might just make its own thing up. All I know is we now have a foothold here. Unfortunately, the locals... There's a lot of locals. And they're not the nicest of critters. There it goes. So he fights it. Oh, if it hits stuff, it's doomed. So that ship may or may not survive in asteroidy terrain. We'll have to see. The right hook. Oh, that's from Space Pirates and Zombies. What is that? 3K. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. It's a beam ship. Whoa, look at that one. That needs to die. What am I set up to build? Okay, build more blazings. Blazings and death droids. So it's very much dangerous. But yeah, I have 2 of these back here now. Now obviously they're going to get destroyed eventually. But, oh, what is that? That is big. 6K. But with them here, it means I have significant force multiplier. I think it's just swap out some of the front stuff, put more shields down just to absorb the impact. 'Cause obviously this isn't a broadsider, this is full-on front line. There we go, finally. They just stole that, I saw that. Oh my god. Okay, that's the problem, they're both built just there. That's an issue. Okay, let's just sell them, I guess. The Mantas went past. But yeah, every time they get near any one of the anchorages, they get devastated. Okay, they're both out. They've already stolen enemy ship parts. That's what the yellow parts are. So there's no real way we can keep on fighting unless we can keep on pumping out anchorages. Because we need constant mobilization. 2014-09. Oh wow, that was built nearly 7 years ago. Oh, what is that? Okay, looks like I've just lost the Manta. Now if I can, or even if I want to, I can just go and sell all my resources back to the other ships and buy more pots. Although at this point in time, of course, I don't really need to unlock everything, because I've unlocked everything apart from the station shield, which is 12,000 credits. And I'm at the very tail limit of energy. So the only way I'm going to get more energy is if, of course, I add the mod. Oh, one of the anchorages. No, it's both down here now. If I add the mod, which allows me to have more. God, look at these bloody things. Yeah, mine is a slightly more advanced model, as you can tell by the fact I have more armour. So I need to get close to one of these two and sell. Please come back. I think he's actively avoiding me. Come back. Yeah. So there's a lot of things out there. There's other factions as well. There's some much better factions. The Terrans are, of course, the ones you practice on, so you know what you're doing. Anyway, solid. Let's start deploying some. Okay, let's get some. Actually, let's remove that. The buzz droids. Let's go to the Nemo buzz droids. Let's start deploying some pensives. Okay, we've deployed 3 pensive elephants. Next on our list, I think, will be some Welsh dragon harvesters. There is a heavier version of the pensive, but I'm not too sure I like it. I'm still working on that. So there we go. We now have 3 pensive elephant-like cruisers, which are stuck inside me again. Oh god, now they're very stuck inside me. Out! Out! Almost. Want to attack? Okay, I've sold everything, so yeah. Bit of an issue. Bit of an issue. Okay, I've sold them both. Please leave. You're almost out. There we go. So I have one of those following me. Got 2 just randomly out. You are... Get some Welsh Dragon Heavy Harvesters. We'll start filling the air. Then start deploying the Calderi... Mantas. Morthans. And Pensives. There we go. So both of those will start doing massive force multiplier very soon. What I need is resources, and I think one of the dots ahead above. Oh no, one of the dots just went dark. Something just wiped out my other bloody anchorage up north. So this is a dangerous space. Everything here is more powerful than me. The mods are significantly more devastating than me. Can I actually go above 8,000p? We'll have to see. I know I've filled all my blocks in. Nope, the marker just reappeared. How badly damaged are you? Well, it's fine. So we've got 2 of these active. That one, like I say, is doing 2 of those, the anchorage and the Manta. And I can, of course, make them follow me if I need a massive force multiplier. But right now, we need mobility. And looking at the actual system, there's a lot of nothing. There's some things called the flares, the Swewen, and there's some mechanical. Now the biggest threat here we're going to be facing is the contestants, which we have been fighting. What is that? Orbital pie cannon. 6k! Oh, do not let that shoot me. How's that 6k? Well, you know. Things have happened. So many more ships have joined us. Many more ship types are now actively mobilising. The 2 anchorages should be able to reinforce the area. Like, I could just rename each ship to its own unique nameness, as I said, like this one or something, but you wouldn't see the difference. You don't build them and have them be unique. You build ships for a fleet. You don't build, you know, a fleet to add ships. Come on, tear it in half. There we go. That was a Zalai mobile turret platform. Huh. Now we're stealing bits of it to rebuild ourselves. What am I set up for? Welsh Dragon Harvest, that would be good. I could have that follow me. Then I'd like to obviously have some more pensives. Let's bring the Star Jackal back in. Well done, Star Jackal, you're existing again. Don't worry, you'll get an upgrade by the end of this. Oh, the pensive is going down. The pensive is already at orange. There we are. So now we're entering purple territory, which of course is the nastier ones, because these guys build drones I can't physically lock onto. Which means my auto-firing weapon systems do not work, I have to manually aim, which isn't good, as most of my weaponry is automatic. AI strikes again. Look at them all! You just push through. The two anchorages behind me will be fine. How's the Welsh Dragon doing? Welsh Dragon is fine. We're pushing into green. What's green? Green is farmer territory at last. The farmers. These are a very good faction to start with. They are vanilla. And unfortunately, something massive is about to go and enter their territory. So the farmers literally farm the plants. They also grow the plants. They have a thing where they can literally fire more plants and grow seedlings. So these literally will take over and cultivate entire sections of the system. Then there's me, who isn't. So this will be a problem for them. So I'm building a fleet as we go along. Okay, I just lost another ship. I think the pensive went down. There's a Morthan. No, that's a pensive. Where's the Morthan? Am I deploying Morthans? Deploy Morthans. Okay, next one will be deployed as a Morthan. But yeah, they're actually a very good faction. I know it doesn't look it because I'm wiping them out, but they are. What the hell's the Immortals? That's called a battleship. Look at the size of that battleship. Isn't it cute? They also have had a huge amount of wreckage in their systems as well, because obviously they just put anything they can to build. Oh god, here we go. Let's push north. I'm not sure what the Welsh Dragon will be building. It might not build anything, but you know, it'd be nice to see if it does anything with its life. Because they do automatically build stuff as well. Or they might just be building Lofi Buzz droids. I wouldn't mind some Nemo Death droids, but you know, oh, a station. We are literally wiping this entire faction out purely because we were just here. That's literally it, just because we were here. We'll have to get a nuclear-coated battleship up and running eventually. These aren't even farmers. This is a random faction just in the way. Let's keep moving. Where are we now? Who are we fighting? We are now fighting. I can't zoom in. Looks like the two anchorages are having fun and slowly gaining territory. What is this? Roots. The problem I have, of course, is all my weaponry's on the front, so if I lose anything, there's a problem. They're just repairing themselves. I'm losing. There's more weaponry in one position. Moving. This is interesting. So we're going to pull out a nuclear-coated battleship as well, I think. Oh no! No, Starjackal! I need to make those ships better, I really do. Now this ship is not dying. Unlock the faction, I got it! Whatever these are, I now own them. I can't turn. There's another farmer. Shield barge. Emeralds. At least an emerald fan. I'd love to play these. Okay, we're going to swap you out. I'm going to try and get one of these battleships up and running. Okay, back in farmer territory. They're not doing well, I'll be honest. Something is killing them. We won't know for sure who until we explore more in depth. But there's one of their stations. Oh no, that station died! Who was the dastardly culprit who did this? I don't like killing the farmers. They are very useful because you can literally farm them as they farm other things. Okay, this time we're going to actually try and save the battleship to actually get built this bloody time. Oh dear. So yeah, that's the nuclear-coated. We have a few pensives. There's a Morthan there. Welsh Dragon's being destroyed, unfortunately, and it looks like the Starjackal is having the fun. Look at the amount of fighters that's deployed. It's stuck in me. Get off. Stop building inside my ship. Why would you build inside my ship? Get off. Ah. There we go. Not one of my finest builds, but it works. But yeah, I do love the farmer faction. They are very powerful. Obviously it doesn't seem like it because of, what they are. But you've seen how they're constantly making more plants. You give them a chance and they will completely destroy you through sheer numbers of vessels. Absolutely sheer numbers of vessels. How are we doing? Oh my god. There we go, the first battleship is online. Anyway, I've been the Fallen Shogun. We are finally pushing in. This actually will be my final pre-recorded episode. Ciao for now. Be awesome. Be epic, be amazing. If you want to ship, we are running out of slots. Actually, no, we're not. Should be space. But yeah, ask and ye shall receive. We still have a few unnamed ones. The Swarm, the Death Droid, this new start. Anyway, ciao for now. Be awesome, be epic, be amazing. Thanks to my page to support me every month. Thanks to you guys who support me every day by watching. And I will see you next time.